in there?
I tabbed out to, in fact, I hit the Windows key when I was actually trying to go to the internal browser, and the PC restarted. So here we go round the mulberry bush again. I think everybody jumped into the room there. Let's just
Boy,
fix the chat.
he just missed that one. That was not a good miss. It's hard to get rid of all the misses.
So look.
Let's see if Banda can get another game on the wire here.
Let me just get
Needs
my
just a smidge of left English here.
stream back up on YouTube. Hang on a minute. On my phone, I should say.
Yeah, he didn't put any left English on it. He's going to be okay, though. You need a little left English. Give yourself a little more room.
I think I've
But
just,
he's okay.
I
Let's
think
see
I've
if he
just
can get on
given,
this nut.
I think I've just given a bunch of guys an excuse to get out the stream because it's going to be a bloodbath. I think that's what I've done there. Good afternoon to Quagmire.
Let's see if he can hit this the right way. He's been overhitting everything, so. And he overhit that one, too.
Yeah.
Is it going to stop? Nope. Yeah. It's been pretty consistent. He's been overhitting everything. Maybe he needs to tone down the sensitivity on his mouse.
Which is the biggest mistake every player does in VP4, where they install the game and they never ever look at the mouse settings. So they're slamming at balls when they don't really want to, but they don't have that control because the sensitivity is too high.
Yeah. I'm still amazed at how good Albin's speed was the other night. I watched that match. That was just something else. I mean, his speed was phenomenal.
Yeah, but
I mean, his speed was so good that, you know, it was good for a pro in real life.
Yeah, but again, you know, there's no way Albie does that naturally. You know, he's got to set his mouse up to have that control, and that's what a lot of players fail to do. They don't spend enough time.
Well, shit, I set my mouse up, and I'm not anywhere close to having that kind of control.
Oh, hang on a minute. I think he's going to be okay.
That was a nice shot.
Apologies, guys. My system went down again.
Yes. Spud Boy's 18 on in-game shooting, which is, you know, I mean, that's fairly low with an 800 DPI mouse. I'm at 20 right now, but I don't think my DPI was on 800.
Wait, I'll show you mine. Mine's is at shooting 13, rotation 13, rotate slew 55. I've got velocity average up, the fit time set, and the accumulation time set. I've never used, well, I have tried to use the auto set for computer, but it sets it far too high. We're again talking about what Banda's been doing. He's been hitting at balls far too hard. If you use the automatic setting, it does set my mouse too high for my liking. So then that's where you go in and tweak. You go in and tweak it down, and then test.
Yeah, that's not meant to be a recommended place. That's just meant to be a place to start.
It's a place to start, but say once you use that, that's when you then tweak things. I mean, I like the camera to rotate at 100. That way you don't wait in the camera rotating for half an hour. So I bung that right up to 100 so that it snaps.
Oh yeah, my camera's always set up. I'm not at 100, I'm at 90. Okay, this is a very natural shot. A little bit of left English. The way you want to hit this with a little left English just to help it move around the rails.
Let it run around, yeah. He doesn't look as if he's doing that though. He looks as if he's trying to. No, he's running.
And
he's running. He's getting there.
This is why he's coming up short,
Mhm.
because he didn't use any left English. You know, you got to hit it pretty hard if you don't use the English.
Yeah, he'd have been up, you know, nearer the 10 ball.
You don't need a lot, you just need a little. And I'll tell you why that's super important. Because when you're cutting it back at that angle, it's putting right English on the cue ball. So the cue ball is going to kill some from the right English going in that first rail. So it's actually putting the wrong English on it just from the cut angle. So if you just put a little left English on it, it negates it and at least gets it rolling straight.
You know something, Bill? I humbly apologise because I remember you were behind in the match, and I sat and watched it. That's how bad I am. Yes, Bill won the tournament, not Spectre Dawn. I was just so used to Spectre Dawn winning these 9-ball tournaments, I automatically said his name and did Bill a severe injustice. Yeah, Bill came back and won it.
I just wonder, we got these, every time I look at these recommended channels, we get the pools and hot tubs and stuff, and I just wonder what the average breast size is for these women that are streaming.
Well,
on
put it
these
this way,
things.
you know, that's the first thing, you know, that they want to show off. So some little skinny chick who's got 2 grapes down her bikini top, she ain't going to draw the viewers. No disrespect to her, but she ain't going to draw them in. So any of the things I've stumbled across accidentally, obviously.
It just shows you that men are the lowest common denominator. You know, that's
sex sells.
Oh.
That's
I
where
need to do some
VP4's
research.
going wrong.
Yeah.
You know, we should have bikini-clad girls sitting in the audience in the hard times room, so that at least you've got something to look at if the game's boring. You can just switch the camera around and look at them.
Coldest P, I've done lots of research.
Yeah, I only ever looked at the hot tubs. In fact, I never even knew that Kick had hot tubs until one of the guys in the stream said it's got hot tubs in it, and I thought, well, I need to check that out, just purely in an investigatory capacity.
Oh, I remember I knew these 3 girls in high school. Speaking of itty bitty, I knew these 3 girls in high school, and I used to tell them that they were all on the itty bitty titty committee.
You can't get away with that nowadays.
No.
That would have been reported to the principal, and you'd be hung, drawn, and quartered. Now, what did we miss there? Interchangex. Oh no, I think he's talking about himself.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, now I'll see if I can get this right this time. Alt. That's what I was trying to do the last time. And do that, and then /SB.
I'll tell you what, Interchangex is a player that would really benefit from going to the drills tab and doing drills, because he does, you know, he's got a lot of knowledge. He does a lot of good things. He understands how to move the cue ball. He shoots some very advanced shots, but he also does a lot of stuff that, you know, is just close to right, but not quite. I think if he did the drills, it would really help him.
Right. So
anybody that's a good player, those drills are going to help you.
Well, one thing's for certain, that Interchangex, when he goes through in this match, which we all assume he is, he's going to have a long wait to get his next opponent, because Christian and El Matador, there's nothing doing there. That's a first round match. There's nothing set up. And then the winner of that then plays Rabbi. And then the winner of that then will play Interchangex. So he's going to have a long layoff before he gets his next match.
You know, semi-pro, and I spent all this time doing these drills, and I don't think anybody does them.
Well, I tried the first one and thought it was too easy, and that was it.
Oh, well, you should try. You keep trying. Let me tell you what, there's some really hard drills in there. You know, there's a difficulty rating on them.
No, I haven't.
I bet you're going to find just the 2-star drills are not something you can just breeze through. When you get to the 3-star drills, they start getting really tough. And you know, they're when you get up to the 4 or 5-star drills, I mean, that's good luck. Now, Semi-Pro did all of these.
Right, so write English and get the spin working here.
I've done a number of them in real life.
Pace looks
I'll
good.
tell you what,
He's just getting there.
they're not easy. That's what Interchangex needs to do. He needs to do drills. I think a lot of these guys, Mr. Bill, you should be doing the drills. I mean, it's a challenge to get through them. You got to have the right frame of mind to when you do them, you know, because they're going to be difficult. It can get very frustrating, you know, and you got to kind of go into it not as I'm winning or losing or succeeding or failing, just as you know, I'm just going to keep doing this and keep doing this, and you know, you'll start learning and absorbing and become better. They're just not that easy.
Yes, they're in the offline.
No, they're in the online.
Are they in the online? I thought you'd put them in the offline as well.
There are some drills in offline, but all the drills we're talking about are in online. Well, okay, let me say this. They're on the website, but they bring the offline up. You have to have offline to run them. So in other words, when you
that's why. That's correct. You're right that in saying that. That's why my offline started up. It loads the file.
When you click on the drill in the browser, it as long as you're on the internal browser, it will open up the offline and load the drill. If you're on the external browser, like Chrome or Firefox, it downloads the drill, and then you've got to go to your downloads and click on it to load it into the offline. Oh, that's no good.
See, Banda's not aware of the dangers of playing certain shots and where the cue ball's going, which is why he's scratching on numerous occasions.
But the power of those drills. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to get better, but you know, drills are one of them, and the German pool players do a lot of drills, and that's one of the reasons they've been able to get good without gambling.
Well, there's a 16-year-old kid who looks like an old man. He's in the PDC World Championship darts, and he's through to the quarterfinals. I think he might be playing today. I don't know. I was going to try and watch that, see if this 16-year-old could go all the way. He's already taken out a 5-time world champion, Raymond van Barneveld.
When I retire in a few years, I'll work on it. You just got to get motivated, Bill. Doing drills is tough. I don't do them all the time. I play the Ghost more than I do drills, but sometimes I crank up the drills and do them. It's just drills are very frustrating. There's no two ways about it. You got to go into the right frame of mind, or you'll drive yourself crazy. Right, is he playing the carom here? He must be playing the carom because this ball doesn't go.
He's too tight for the carom. He's going to nail him, I think. Yeah, he's just too tight.
Yeah, that was the right move. It was he needed to be a little further over for the carom.
Well, this might be the second worst result of the tournament so far. We've had a 17-3, which was Bedhead. Can't remember who he was playing. And we've had Larry's Wipeout 17-0.
Yeah, that was a pretty good kick, but not good enough. So, Bill, if you go in there and you try those drills, and then you understand that Semi-Pro's done them all, you're going to wonder why he doesn't win everything.
Uh-oh. Well, here's a
you'll be like,
Here's a gift.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make that. Yeah, and let me tell you what, it's not because he doesn't have the gear to do it. It's more of getting it in that gear.
So don't
Of course, he's
scratch top
also
right
got
hand.
what 3147s or something.
Don't scratch top right.
Well, he tried to.
Yeah, you know, you can see the cue ball's going to go that direction. And the thing is,
Yeah.
you could do something with the cue ball to make sure that's not even going to happen. You could have spun it to the short reel a lot sooner.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about with Interchangex. That's kind of like some of the little things he does wrong. It's like, why did he hit it that way? You know?
So this needs checked with right English unless you want to go around the rails. I wonder if Banda's going to do anything like that. No, you see, again, he's not really sure of what he's doing. And
yeah, that's just
you know, players like that end up in places like this where they have to dig out a pot.
Table. Yeah.
And now he's got to watch he doesn't scratch off this as well.
Yeah, see, you can tell right away that he's not a real strong pool player in real life just because of how he's hitting certain shots. Because when guys come into VP, you know, they're always going to struggle some, but
well,
you can tell by how they approach it, how much pool they played in real life and how good they were.
Well, at least he's got 2 on the board.
You've done them in real life. Well, that's good, Bill. Got to do them on VP. I'll tell you what, I've not done all those drills in real life. I've done some of them. I've never done the 5-star difficulty one. I've never made it through it. I've made it down to the last 2 balls 3 different times.
Well, when you say
I've never gotten through it.
When you say you've never gotten through it, I mean, you're only giving yourself one chance to do each one as they come up.
No.
Are you having 4 or 5
I'm talking about
and then giving up?
If you do 100 tries and you finally make it, you've done it.
Well, that's
Are you kidding me?
That's how semi-pros managed to do them. He sat and had like 30 or 40 goes at getting the hardest ones.
Hey, let me tell you something. You go in there and take 30 or 40 goes at some of those. You're not going to make it through to the 30, 40, or 300 or 400. I mean, I'm telling you, they're hard.
They're really tough, are they? Well, all it is pot and ball, Stephen, moving the cue ball. What can be hard about that?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
It's an easy game when you talk about it that way.
But the 2-star one, like the square 9 balls, I've done that, or I do it with 15 sometimes. I've done that drill a lot in real life. But I've also done it where, you know, you can only go to the end rail, you know, or once you get to the other side, you can only go 2 railers, you know. So, like, you have to move the cue ball a certain way, and that turns it from a 2-star drill into a 3 or 4, depending on what you're doing.
I thought he was going to run right on top of the 10 ball there, but he's fine. So again, the angle in the 9 ball will decide how easy it is to get up and comfortable in the 10 ball. And he's got a slight angle. He's got to watch if he's coming right side, because that brings the scratch into force. So he's managed to just stun draw it up table past the side pocket, and that's perfect.
I've done the zigzag drill that's in there a number of times. I've made it through that one. I've done the crossing squares. I've made it through that one. I've done the mid-table draw drill.
Uh-oh, hang on a minute. Banda scratched again. So I wonder if Interchangex knows about the new rules in 10 ball. He's about to find out, because he's going to play a 110 combo here and then scratch his head saying, why the hell's the 10 ball come up? He's looking around and looking around, but I think he's... no, is he trying to... Now we don't know whether Interchangex is feeling sorry for Banda and not taking the combo and thinking he's going to win the rack.
he knows the rule because earlier he didn't
Did
shoot
he?
the combo. Yeah, and where a ball was tied up where it was going to be hard to run out. I'm sure he knows the rule.
Spud Boy says he can't seem to direct.
Are you on the internal browser or are you using something external like Chrome or Firefox? Because if you're using Chrome or Firefox, it just puts in your downloads folder, and you've got to go double click on it to open it with VP4.
So you go to watch, you go to drills, and there's all the drills, all the drill shots, and there are 3 pages worth of them.
Yeah. The
That's them all
default sorting's by difficulty.
So they're all there. That's not what
Guy knows where it's at. Are you on the external browser, Spud Boy?
So if he's clicked on any of them, then it will have automatically downloaded them to his PC.
If he's on the external browser. If he's on the internal browser, it should start up VP4 offline and load it. Doesn't matter, just double click on it. If you double click on it, VP4 should open and load it.
Well, you see, that sounds as if he's on the external browser when he says it's coming up saying open with.
It does sound like that.
Yeah. Well, Interchangex has got a wee bit lucky again there.
Semi-pros here. You're just here in time to hear the drill discussion. I've been trying to convince these guys to go play the drills that'll make them better. What would help a lot is if you just started playing good semi-pro and started winning all these world championships, then they'd realize that the drills are good.
It doesn't open auto.
Well, sounds like there's a problem with your VP4 offline install. I'd reinstall it because it's supposed to register those files.
I'll show you at the end of the match. I'll click on one, and unless the drills are broken in some way, then it should just open up offline.
This has nothing to do with them being broken. He's clicking on it out of his downloads folders. That has nothing to do at all with the drills. It's downloaded it. That has to do with the installation of VP4.
Well, here's another rack possibly in the board for Banda. He's got to go forward and around and out into the table and go high enough.
So you're saying, Semi-Pro, when you double click on a drill you've downloaded, it doesn't open VP4?
Watch the cue ball.
Yeah. I guarantee you Stub can't get through all those drills.
Well, I'll test if it's working in a minute or two when this match is over. Well, it might be longer than a minute or two. Banda's going to get his third rack. So 13 racks to 3. Interchangex 4 away from a round 3 match, which is going to have a long wait to play. Ball has gone in.
Well, he's holding his own right now. That's a pretty good play. I mean, better if he actually got it up on the 8 ball, but...
Now, again, let's see if Banda calls a pocket here. See, again, he's making a mistake by not... Well, he is doing it this time. That's good to see.
Yeah. Looks like he's short, though.
Yeah. So players like Banda, it's a question of how scared he's going to be after this match. Whether he's going to be scared from playing in anything in the future in these big tournaments. Because
Well,
you're going to get
you know,
scared if you come online to VP4. There's no two ways about it.
I don't look at it that way. See, that's the wrong way to look at it. Because
well, a lot of players do get scared, Steve.
you hear that on commentators on sports. Oh, that's going to scar him.
Yeah.
When you mess up, that's an opportunity to learn.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
That's the most negative attitude in the world, to say it's going to scar you.
There's the instant gratification thing that these players who may well be playing offline and be playing the AI players and are setting to their comfort level and playing numpties in the AI and getting away with loads of stuff, and suddenly they come up against a real person, and suddenly it ain't quite the same idea as they thought it was when they came online. A lot of them get scared off by that. I just hope Banda isn't one of them. We've seen loads of people come and go.
Well, it's not really an instant gratification game.
I think it is for them that really enjoy playing offline and
well, Spud Boy, if you've
tournaments.
bought it, you can just go to the downloads tab in the browser and re-download it.
No, you don't have to repurchase VP. Listen, Spud Boy, I'm the expert at fixing VP4. If your VP4 isn't working properly, we'll get it working for you.
Yeah. I'll tell you what's going to happen if you listen to Hughes, Spud Boy. He's going to scar you.
No. I've managed to help a number of people. But then again, that depends on whether they're actually listening to what they're telling you.
If you've bought it, all you have to do is go to the downloads tab up in the nav bar.
Why suddenly is the discussion about buying a new copy, a new version of VP4? Forget that. Repurchase.
And you can get your serial number there too.
Yeah.
And that's half the thing. People are like, I lost my serial number, or I'm not getting the email, because it emails you a transfer if you change computers. But if you've changed emails or something, you may not get it. It's like, just go to the
now that
downloads and view.
Now that you've mentioned that, Steve, what I want you to do is, you do me a favour and check the two serials that are under my profile. Is one of them still Brian's? And if it is, can you not take it off my profile?
Brian who?
Redback. I had to buy him. I had to buy VP4 for him when it first got launched.
I don't know.
Consequently, I've got two serial numbers on my account.
You should have gifted it to him.
Yeah, I can't remember how I did it.
There was probably no way to gift it at that time, right at the beginning.
I mean, it was how long ago was that? 12 years ago now.
There's probably no gift capability then. I don't think that got put in until later.
So 14 racks to 3, Banda with a thin cut in the 3. And he needs to stay.
That was a nice shot.
I'm away from that 10 ball. Is there a commission scheme, Steve? Was there not?
There is.
I was just going to say
there is a commission scheme. There's a referral scheme for VP Online. Not for offline, but for online there is. If you refer people to offline and they put your player name in, I think you get V dollars.
Yeah, I referred Coldest Pillow, Semi-Pro, Spud Boy. I referred all of them.
Did you get the V dollars?
I get nothing.
Well, how come you didn't tell them to put your name in when they registered? You would have got the V dollars. Well, not for the full version. That's only on online. If you register for online and buy online, there's a thing in there where you can. There's a referral thing. I don't remember what you get, but there's some kind of V dollars you get.
Right. So again, I'd be spinning this to the other side. That's just a natural way to go. So Interchangex. Now, somebody asked me a question earlier on there. It was one pocket slim, and the chat's disappeared. He was asking me something about what was on later on. I can't remember. One ball drops in at the death.
Well, you know, Coldest P, if you got some big boobs, you could do a TikTok for VP4 to go register and put your player name in and make a lot of money.
Now, presumably he's going to play for the 5-9 combo. Although he's left himself too straight in the 4. I've got the hiccups now again. I've had a drink of water.
Oh, Spud Boy, time to get a better connection. Well, there's a chance that VP's going down at midnight tonight. I haven't heard back from the data center, but
what do they do, the maintenance thing? Are they giving you warning of it?
there's a power problem on my server, so they need to work on it. So I told them they could do it at midnight. I asked them to tell me when they were going to do it, and asked them to give me notice so that I could post it. And of course, I haven't heard from them.
So that's midnight East Coast. So that's 5 a.m. So have they given any idea how long it might be down? Is it a 5-6 hour job?
Well, they said 2 to 4 hours.
Well, you know, if I was you, Steve, now, you know, I would have actually already written a notice and popped it up in the lobby to give people prior warning of what might happen anyway, and that way they do know. Whether it does happen or it doesn't, at least you're preempting it by saying, look, VP4 may well be down for maintenance midnight Eastern Standard Time, blah, 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 blah. That way you keep the customers happy. They don't then scratch their head saying, oh, what's happening here?
Yeah, that way I call Wolf.
This is a bit straight, is it? No, he's fine. So, is it the cut or the bank? Is he going to get cocky? No, he's playing the cut. This will take him to the hill.
Guess what, guys? We got enough players. We got 8 players in. That's what we needed for this 12:30 tournament.
Well, Matt has arrived online, so I don't know whether he's noticed it and is going to sign up.
Does he usually play in the doubles?
No, I think he's more interested in the New Year tournament. But is that not? It's quarter an hour to go, isn't it, before it starts?
Oh, he is in the tournament. He's already in.
Yeah. I mean, he's in it now. They get 8.
Yeah. Which is what it needs to go off, so we got enough for it to run.
Well, if this finishes in time, which it probably should, you might get a few other guys going in it.
One interesting thing about that tournament is going to be a little different. It's a multiple money ball. Spot money is on, rack money's on, break box is on, so no shitting balls in on the break. But it's loser break.
Well, you had
don't do that often. We're doing a loser break tournament.
You had I noticed you had what do you call it? You had spot money off in that tournament last night. If that was one that either you set or it was one that Simon set, there was a 9 golden break and a 9 ball. I noticed.
Simon said it.
Welcome to Matt.
There's a tourney at 12:30, Coldest P. It's a New Year's 9 ball tournament.
It's double elimination, isn't it?
It's a double elim, $100 V entry fee, multiple money ball handicap.
Coldest Pillar's a sucker for that. He'll be in that. The only problem is
he should be in it.
Well, the only problem is it's clashing with a bit of people's New Year's Day dinners at this time in the UK, so you never know.
Oh, you do New Year's Day dinner?
Well, you do it. You have a dinner every day. It just so happens that it's the 5:30 sort of 6 o'clock time when a lot of people are heading for food. I won't be heading for food.
I haven't noticed too many slug breaks.
Yeah,
You had
but
one Slugwix out of how many?
Bill, I was away getting my dinner earlier on this afternoon. I came back and had a PM from Bill, and Bill's PM basically said the 10 ball break is shit. So obviously Bill had a bad game.
Bill didn't like it either.
And semi-pros.
Well, that was a thrashing.
Yeah, well, that matches the bedhead score, 17 racks to 3. So, again, I still take my hat off to Banda for not bailing out and
Sure.
running. You know,
No, that's good. He played. That's how you learn.
You take it like a man.
Well, you get an idea. You know what good players are like. You know, he'll get better. He keeps playing.
So, welcome to Tam. Happy New Year to you as well. Right, so let's have a look at these bloody, what do you call them again? These, if I keep talking long enough, I'll remember what I'm talking about. What?
The drills.
Drills, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so you're in the internal browser, right? So
yeah.
when you do this, it'll bring up offline when you click on one.
Right, so let's go to
That's the best way to do them because, you know, you don't have to go to your download folder. You just click it and it loads.
Now, are you sure you're right, Steve, that you said that this is sorted by difficulty? It's sorted by difficulty from the numpty one at the first. It's not sorted by the difficult ones.
No, look at the stars. See the stars? Difficulty for each one?
Yeah, well, so that's the numpty one. That's the one with the arc of balls over the middle.
It's sorted by difficulty.
Yeah.
That's the default. There's a tab up there you can sort by other things. That's the default.
Sort by most recent, popular, most visited. Right, so you've got to basically tab to page 3 to get to the difficult ones. Right, let's go to...
Oh, you're going to load a difficult one? Good luck.
Well, what does that say?
The Gorstinka drill, that's the one that I've been trying to do in real life and have gotten close 3 times and not made it through it.
Oh, watch this. Let me just click on it.
I bet you don't make 4 balls.
Let's have a look. Right, I'm loading up at the moment, so everything should be fine.
Did you read how to do it? Because it's a little tricky.
I never read nothing, Steve. What are you meant to do? Just pot as many balls as you can.
No. This one's tricky, the instructions.
What the hell's all these lines on for?
Well, you can turn them off.
Where the hell do you do that?
T key.
Right.
The T key.
Right, I've got that, and why is the Q right down at the bottom of the ball? I mean, why is it not?
Well, this semi-pro set this up. I don't ever shoot the 8 ball first. He shoots the 8 ball first. So what you do is you shoot the 8 ball, then you have to shoot one of the 4 balls at the middle of the table. Then you have to shoot one of the 4 balls across from the 8. And then you have to shoot one in the middle of the table. So you alternate shooting those balls.
That's too much information, Steve. I'm already confused.
I told you this one's the most complicated one.
I got a lag there when I hit that ball, by the way.
So you've made 1 ball and that you're done. You've already you didn't even make 1 ball. You've already hit other balls.
Hang on
load something else that's simpler to.
I've got to load the online again now. Hang on a minute.
Oh well, I mean the way you want to do this, keep them both up on your desktop.
Right. So that's the one there, and that'll load it up again. Right. Here we go. Right. See, semi-pro's got loads of bottom and right in the cue ball.
Wait. You don't have to reload it like that. You just do control backspace and it'll reset it up.
Oh, I don't know all of these shortcuts.
Oh, yeah. That's all you have to do is control backspace.
Right. So I pot the 8 ball and I've got to pot one of these balls in the middle of the table next. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Right. So
and then after you pot one in the middle of the table, you have to pot one out of the 4 that are across from the 8 ball.
That one there. So it's
no.
Right. So it's 8.
Those 4.
Right. These 4.
But you have to pot them in just those 2 corner pockets.
Right.
See the 2 corner pockets down at that end of the table are the only place the balls can go.
Right.
You're gonna miss this. You're hitting it too thin.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Relax.
It's gonna hit the end rail. You're gonna miss this.
I'm getting an awful lag, by the way.
Yeah, see, so you're already done. You don't even have a shot on those balls.
Right, oh, I forgot it was meant to be the one. I forgot it was meant to be the ones in the middle of the table.
I mean, this drill is brutally hard.
Right.
Why don't you pick something that's easier?
What's the one? How do you reset it again? Controlling what?
Control backspace.
Control. Where the hell's that? Right, that's it, isn't it? And there's the bloody tracking lines back on again. Right, so we want to be out in the middle of the table for something, one of those balls, right. Hang on.
Boy, I think you need some lessons. Semi-pro, here's the first guy you can teach.
Right,
that's not...
That's a ball in the middle of the table, isn't it?
You're a numpty.
And then I go over
no,
to those
you have to shoot it down in the corner. The two corners at the end of the table. You can't go up table with
it. I thought you only meant. I thought this is too bloody complicated because no bugger understands what you're supposed to do.
I told you to load another one, but you're a stubborn Scottishman.
Right.
You want to keep doing this one.
Wait a minute. Let me just explain myself here. These three balls that are there, they've all got to go in that corner. Am I right? Is the answer yes? Right. Those four balls over that side, they've all got to go in that corner.
Yeah. Right. And those two corners are where all the balls on the table have to go.
Right, so anything on the halfway line, those four balls, you have to get up behind them to put them into that corner pocket. Correct. Well, why didn't you just explain it that way? And
then see the three up at the end of the table? When you get rid of all those ones in the middle, you're going to go up table and make those.
Right, so to cut a long story short, why didn't you say... There are 6 pockets in the table, there's only 2 pockets in use in this table, and all the balls have to get into these pockets. Why didn't you say that? Why make it so bloody complicated?
Because you would you wouldn't realize then that you had to go back and forth between the ones on the bottom rail.
Right, control.
You have to go back and forth between those. You can't shoot 2 in a row out of the same 4 on the same side. You have to go back and forth.
You have to go front. What the hell's that say? You have to go front, middle, until all middle done, then in front to back.
Well, yeah, but the way that explanation doesn't even cover it all, because you have to go back and forth on the ones that are in the front. You can't shoot from the same front side twice.
There's something. Is a setup different? Because something doesn't feel right here when I'm trying to hit a bloody ball. This tracking line thing's annoying me because that keeps coming up. There must be a way of setting that off.
So you didn't explain it right. You just said it wrong. It says you must shoot A, then middle or back, then B, middle or back.
Let's get that bloody thing off. Where the hell's the tracking lines? You can't put that off at all up top. But you've got tracking lines whether you want them or not. Even though you've got it off, it still keeps coming up.
That's just the option for it. It's the default in the default is tracking on.
Right, so that's only got the white line showing now. Right, and that's still not right because I'm not high enough up for one of them balls here.
Why don't you do a drill that's simpler?
And there's the tracking line thing back on again. That's annoying, that.
Why don't you do a simpler drill? This drill is super hard. You haven't made more than one ball. And you just screwed up again.
I don't play the game.
You can shoot the 12 ball, but good luck getting a position.
Oh, now I've got a bloody house cue. This thing is bugged. I had my playing cue 5 minutes. Right, that's enough of that crap. I had my playing cue 5 minutes ago, and now I'm back to a house cue. What the hell's going on?
You might as well have tried to go out and run a marathon in 2 hours. It would have been easier than trying to do that drill.
Stuff that for a game of soldiers.
Yeah, there's YouTube. Semi-Pro's got YouTubes of all these. It's got the link on it. See the link in the description?
No.
There's a link in the description.
Whereabouts?
Of the drill. Although I think the link's not working. You have to type it in.
I don't see that.
Gorstinka drill. The Gorstinka drill has a link at the end.
Right. Hang on. Right. So that was the.
But you have to type it in, because the link isn't working.
No, it doesn't work. And you can't. And of course, the other thing you can't do, Steve, is copy and paste in the internal browser, which is pointless having a link there. Unless you're actually on the external browser where you're downloading it to the PC and then playing it that way. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I've got a 9-ball Scotch doubles match to play. Where are we? What's happening in this? What time is it? More to the point. 2 minutes to go.
We've got what do we got now in this New Year's tournament? We've got 9 players right now.
Right, so Bedhead's in, Cold as Pillow, Past Eddie, Jose, Christian, Matt, Bill, Spectre, Don, and Spudboy. And Semi-Pro isn't in because he's gone to get his dinner. And Stubb isn't there either, which there's no sign of him. And then it's what, in 90 minutes until the Monday night 9-ball Scotch doubles.
I don't know why, but it didn't give a countdown on that one.
No, but something's weird with jumping from. You see what happened there? I had my play queue, and then suddenly when I tabbed back in, I had a house queue. So there's something bugged there. Larry's in. He's arrived.
Well, Semi-Pro, you better get in it right now. See if Semi-Pro's going to make it in.
Let's do a quick
or maybe
refresh
he's
here.
playing in the doubles.
What that looks like 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. We'll get 11 in. And it's loser breaks. That's the main rule change, isn't it?
Well, Larry just showed up. He didn't get in.
Oh, he's too late.
It's loser breaks.
Event is active, so the bracket's up. Right, what have we got? We've got Bill. Oh dear, Bill's got Spectre Dawn first round. Spectre Dawn looking for revenge straight off the bat. One was lying in wait. Bedhead's got a bye. Oh no, Larry's in. Larry's in. He's playing
Larry
Fast Eddie.
did make it in,
yeah.
Okay.
He's playing Fast Eddie. You've got Spudboy with a bye. Cold as Pillows playing Jose. Matt's got a bye playing Christian. So, right, well, I'm just going to kill time here until the Monday night 9-ball comes around. Then I'll quit and get into that. We should have a tournament with 2 teams in at the moment, unless there's any more signed up. Right, well, I'm going to get into watch Bill and Spectre Dawn then. Let's have a look. Where are we?
Yeah, this is a blood match after Bill took him down last night.
Oh, I ain't going to be streaming while I'm playing Slim. You see the embarrassment I had there with that. Mind you, it'd be a lot better.
Oh, the embarrassment of trying to do that drill was...
No, the embarrassment of the sort of... There was something didn't feel right.
So I predicted you wouldn't make it 4 balls, and you didn't make it past 1 ball.
Yeah, but I'm blaming the equipment. I'm blaming the fact that I had a playing queue for 2 seconds, then ended up with a house queue, and something about the settings didn't feel right. So anyway,
I'll tell you, all that proved was that you're just freaking so stubborn that you got to go do the hardest drill, which is there's no way you're going to be able to do.
I'll tell you something.
You couldn't pick something that was within the realm. You got to know your limitations, and obviously you don't.
I could have wrote the instructions down a lot bloody better than what you explained to me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay. You rewrite them for me, and let me see what they look like, because I don't think that's going to be...
No, all you need to say is, all the balls that you're looking at, they can only get into the bottom 2 pockets as you look at the table.
And you think that... You think that's all it needs?
And you have to pot a ball. You have to pot a ball from the left side or the right side first. You have to then pot a ball in the middle of the table into one of those pockets. And then once you've done all of them, alternating backward and forward, left to right, you get up and do the last 3, and you get in behind them and pot them into the bottom pockets as well. What we got here? A race to 7, and Bill's getting last 2. Inspector Don's
Well,
already off the mark.
well, Spud Boys, Semi-Pro took a lot of tries to do it, and I will say this, you know, now you know why I say Semi-Pro should win everything, because just being able to do that drill. Well, it's looking like it's going to be 2-0 here. The only good thing for Bill is he's going to get the break, because it's loser break.
Well, he doesn't want to be breaking all night. That's all I would say.
Yeah, breaking's not a good thing. But it does give you a little bit more chance if you're, you know, in the position Bill's at. At least, you know, he can't be kept off the table. You know, the worst thing, though, is when it's loser break and your break sucks.
Yeah.
That's when you're in trouble.
And then you're breaking again. Well, at least you're going to get plenty of practice breaking. That's the one
All
thing.
baloney, Semi-Pro, because Alway plays really good against you once. That you're going to say that. You should win a bunch of these things.
Yeah.
You just got to get your head out of your ass, and you're gonna win them at least 50% of them.
Yeah, well, what you're going to have to do, Steve, is add another tab to the stats and put a list of players who've nearly won championships, and Semi-Pro can be on there 2 or 3 times.
Are you talking about the bridesmaid tab?
Yeah, the bridesmaid tab. Stick me on it once. I qualify for that once. Semi-Pro can have 2 or 3 on there. Larry can have a whole bloody bunch of them. Always the bridesmaid.
You need a frontal lobotomy is what you need.
Oh.
I've been accused of that in the past.
It looks as if Bill's going to get plenty of practice breaking here, by the way.
Well, it looks like he needs it. I mean,
he's going to blame this. He's going to blame this 9-ball rack as well.
Oh, this rack should break a little better too. I mean, it's been tightened up. I tightened up all the racks, not just 10-ball.
Yeah, well, the thing is, if the rack's been changed and you find that you don't think it's working, then you change your brake. Bear in mind you've got a brake box, so you're limited in what you can do. Maybe brake a bit further back from the line.
Brake box definitely makes the brake harder, and putting a rack in a 9 on the spot makes it harder. So loser brake isn't necessarily an advantage.
Is this a cut with a wee bit of left English, or is he just going to let it run out?
You could do either. I'd probably hold it myself.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to do.
And that's perfect.
Well, the question is, can Bill make a ball on the brake?
Let's see. Now, what did Mark comment on there? Mark added a little message. Is Mark still there? He's probably left the stream, or I don't even think he was in the stream, but he's left a comment. I don't know whether he's left a comment on a video or something, but I had a pop-up there in my phone.
He's got a ball down.
And he's got a shot.
And he's got a shot.
And the 3-ball goes, I think.
Yeah, his biggest problem now is every game he wins, Spectre Don breaks.
Yeah, it's a vicious circle, this format, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little different playing loser break.
Well, this is
going
to be
there's nothing that says the Spectre Don's going to be making balls on the break. So
going to the side, yes, it does.
I mean, this could be tit for tat here. A Spectre Don may break dry a couple times, and it may be 3-3. You know, Bill's steadily gotten better over the years. You know, it's It's been slow improvement, but it's been steady. I mean,
Well,
he's turned into a pretty good player.
After 100,000 9-ball games or however many thousands he's played, you would think he'd be getting a bit better.
I think he's played the most to anybody.
Yeah.
If you look at the stats, I believe he's got the highest. I like the pace he's playing at. Oh, and he's got the last two. So let's see how Spectre Don. Now, he's not even going to move the cue ball. He's dead centered in. Oh, there he goes, moving a little. Oh, he's going to move it a bunch. And he's going to hit it dead solid straight on.
There's that pattern again, Steve. Saw it last night as well in Larry's match.
I didn't say it would never show up.
Yeah, well, that's too many since the update. It ain't get rid of it. There's got to be a way to get rid of that. There's no way we should ever see them.
Of course there's a way to get rid of it.
Well, do it then. And then see how they complain. There's got to be a way to get rid of it. So you've got to be brutal and do it then. Because I'm fed up seeing that. Honestly. 2 balls stuck together, one slightly isolated. These people are never happy. It's perfect, says Slim.
But Bill is happy that it did that. Because
well, it's the same.
He's getting drilled.
Yeah, but it's the same rule. Spectre Don's going to get top left-hand side of that 4 ball, because I don't think the 4 ball goes to the corner as usual. It doesn't go.
It doesn't. No, so you just freeze him on the 9 ball.
No, he's going to drop down the bottom plate in the side. Mind you, he might not do it so much from where he is there, because he's a bit thin in the 3.
I don't know. I drop down there and freeze him on the 9 ball. I don't think it goes in the side.
Yeah, I think it does. It usually always does go in the side. It will never go in the corner. Oh, and he's in trouble now.
Now the 9 ball might go. Nope. Wasn't sitting quite right. Maybe if you hit it easier, it might have gone.
So this is a narrow window to get onto this 6 ball. In between the 8 and 9. Is he going to leave the bank on the 6? Or is he trying to get there? He's trying to get there. Needs to miss the knuckle. That'll do if he slows up.
That's a nice shot.
If he slows up, I think he's fine.
Yeah, that was well done. Now let's go back and look at this event bracket and see what else is going on. Matt's up 2-0 on Christian. Jose's up 2-1 on Coldest Pillow.
Well, this has got to go the long way round.
Fast Eddie's up 2-0 on Larry.
And that's fine. So Bill's going to be back to 1. Spectre
and now Spectre Don's got a break again. So far, having a break has not been an advantage. Let's see what he does here. Oh, and he's got a ball in.
4 ball.
Oh, look at the 9 ball. Well,
this is a quick rack if he can get this too. Well, he's just going to go across table twice, isn't he, for the 2 ball? And
I don't know if he'll play the combo off the 2. Let's see what he's going to do.
Yeah, get rid of the 2, come back for the 3-9. Or run through and come up. I think he's going to run through.
He may wait till he gets to the 6. He may go 2 to the 3 in the side pocket. Well, he's coming back up. He's going to do it now. Well, it's been a pretty high level of play in this match. Fast Eddie has improved, says Slim. Is he not shooting crazy shots anymore? Because that has been his big problem, is just taking wild shots. I think some of that's in his DNA. I think he might not be getting totally away from that.
Well, the bad news for Bill is he came up dry. And it's going to...
And his break is killing him.
Going to be 5-2.
I'm going to go pop in this match. It's now 2-1 with Larry. Fast Eddie's at the table, so he broke and made a ball, but he's hooked. He's not pushing out, so I'm assuming he hooked himself. He's jumping it. Oh, jump combo. Nice. That was a nice shot.
Spectre Dawn on the 7. And it's going to be 5-2.
Yeah, well, the good news for Bill is he gets the break. The bad news is his break sucks.
Well, change it up. Break from the centre, do whatever. And they still
this
dry.
looks dry too.
You got to laugh.
That's brutal. Let me tell you what, I've been here. I've been here. I can't tell you how many matches I lost where I played great, but lost because I didn't break well.
Bill is most certainly not impressed with this new rack.
I don't know how much it's happened. I don't know how much it's happened in VP, but I've played a number of matches where I never missed a ball and I lost just because I didn't break well.
Uh-oh. Hang on a minute.
What was that?
Hang on a minute.
What happened there?
I don't know what happened there, but Bill's been handed a lifeline.
What the heck happened there? Uh-oh, did he miss it? Oh, it went in. Boy, that hit way up the rail.
Now, what's he going to do here? Play the big stun for a smack?
No, you don't smack that. You do exactly what he did. That's always the play for that.
I thought that was really tight in the rail. No, it's actually comfortably off the rail.
Yeah, that was the right play. It's going to stun this over. That's well done. That was just a funny angle. And he's going to go forward with this.
Who was that semi-pro? Who's STB?
Stub.
Oh, Stub.
So you're saying he didn't miss a ball? Or you're saying he made a lot of balls on a break? Because that 103% is for balls on a break and stuff. I don't think we have missed balls in a match. I should put that in. How many balls you missed. Of course, I can't because I don't know whether it's a safety or not.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. That, you know, that would be marred by the amount of safety that's going on. It would be a false reading. But it sounds a bit silly, but the only way I can think that you would that you'd be able to count that is if you had some way of confirming before you played every shot whether you were playing a pot or not, and then you end up getting flukes. You know, I don't think there's any way that would work. Bill banks a 2. He's got a straight roll through in the 3.
I'll tell you what, I don't think Bill's missed a ball this match. Not that I've noticed. I might have missed it if he did. Yeah, Matt's been playing well. Matt's up 4-1 right now. Coldest Pillow 3-2 and Jose. 2-1 with Fast Eddie and Larry.
Well, you have to say that Bill's odds in getting out of this are not great, simply because, you know, he's going to win this one, and Spectre Dawn's going to be breaking to get to the hill.
Yeah,
and Bill's always going to be chasing.
The whole difference in this game has been the break. Spectre Dawn's been breaking a lot better than Bill.
Oh, that 5-ball.
Oh, look at that 5-ball.
That 5-ball rocked and rolled there and decided against it.
Boy.
Well, I don't think you can go much further.
Bill's got life.
Oh, I don't think that's much good,
I
Bill.
don't think that's safe.
That's a cut combo in the 5, so it is. That's no good.
Boy. Well, it wasn't a bad idea, but
and the 1's good in, which is a bonus, but I think he might be. Is he hooked? Or is he?
It was a bonus if he got a shot.
Yeah,
I think he
on
does.
the 2 as well. Yeah.
Well, that safety's the whole match. And in the way I count mistakes, that counts as a mistake, a bad safety.
That was a big mistake, yeah.
I count missed balls and bad safeties as mistakes. I don't count getting out of line as a mistake because you can still control the table. So yeah, I mean he doesn't play a bad safety there. There's a good chance it's going to be 5-5.
Bill breaking to save the match.
Well, all I can say is he better make a ball on the break because.
Has he made a ball on the break at all?
I think he did once because he's going to have to break if he breaks and wins. He's going to have to. Spectre Don's going to get the break to win. And Spectre Don will be breaking the rest of this match if Bill wins this game.
No, it's not looking good at all.
Well, at least it's not a sellout.
He's definitely consistent.
At least he didn't sell out.
Well, he might well have, because I think, I'm surprised Spectre Don's playing the push out, because I fancy that jump combo.
Oh, no, that's no good. Yeah. Are you kidding? That's so hard.
That's crazy. I would have a go at it.
That's a stub shot.
Stub would have a go at that, I can guarantee.
Oh, yeah.
But in fact, what's Bill thinking?
I'd be playing safe here myself. He's trying to play safe. He's not getting there. Well, he's going to get locked up here. I'd be putting this right behind that 5 ball. It's a little bit of a tricky shot.
I don't know that the line's there to do that.
Yeah, you have to use English to get it behind the 5 ball. You would have had to hit it with English.
Well, I would say this, that Bill's going to be in trouble here in a minute.
Well, yeah, unless he decides to try to play the 6. I think he'll play safe. That's the smarter play here. Yeah, that's kind of not a real good safety. I mean, this is pretty easy to get out of, actually. He's just going to jump this.
He's trying to short jump.
Bill's good at jumping. No doubt about it. Bill's one of the best at jump shots.
Well, this 2 ball's going to leak along to the 3 on a short rail, playing this combo.
You got to hit this with some speed.
Can you not kick it in off the back of the 6? Oh, it's going in. Oh, well, there's a bit of help.
That's another way to do it. But, the tactical genius didn't see that shot coming.
I did not spot that one. Bill's in a roll there.
It's 6-1, Matt beating Christian. 4-3, Coldest Pillow over Jose. 2-2, Larry and Fast Eddie.
Well,
and this match is going to be 6-5, I think.
Somewhere over by the 8 ball, but not too far. That'll do.
If you think about all the times Bill's broken dry, he's played real well in this match. It's completely been a break. He's made one mistake with a crappy safety, and other than that, he's played spot on.
Well, at least he's forcing Spectre Don to actually win it, because Spectre Don comes up dry or something goes awry with Hill.
Well, it's not Hill. Gonna be Hill.
Well, it might be. You never know.
Yeah, he's got one game at a time, Hugh. He's got to win the next game.
I'm thinking positive for Bill. Bill can't have that much bad luck.
Well, the good news for Bill is he doesn't have to ever break again this match.
Oh, this is
Oh,
dry.
he's got a ball in, but does he have a shot?
Oh,
He
did he
doesn't
get a
have
ball?
much of a shot. Yeah, he did,
Oh,
but this is kind of a tricky safety. You got to play off the right side of the one ball, and you're trying to see that's the wrong way to play it. Not a bad. You know what? That wasn't a bad idea.
Well, he hasn't left a combo, so.
Well, he did leave a combo. This is actually
Does it
not a bad combo. Kick behind it. Yeah, you kick behind the one.
Catch the one to catch the three and cut it.
Yeah, you kick behind the one. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't get it far enough behind it. But you know, that's the worst thing that's going to happen with that shot. So, you know, that's not that bad. And this is Spectre Don's weakness. He does not play safe that well.
This is touchy. This. If he's going to try and get cute here.
That's the right way to play it, just like that. But he got way too much of the one ball.
So here we go.
Yeah, this is a little tricky here.
It might have gone pear shape already here. I think it
has. No, I think he can make this. He might need to twist it just a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to come out past the 5 and leave the cut.
No, doesn't need to twist it at all. Yeah, so it's looking like it's going to be hill. This is a pretty good match. Glad I stayed to watch this. I was going to leave. And these guys went hill last night. Yeah, loser breaks is a interesting way to play this, isn't it?
Yeah, because Bill might be just about to once he gets to this this 8 ball, that'll be maybe his last shot in the match.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the break is huge.
Uh-oh. That's his last shot. Commentator's
just coughed up a fur ball.
That's the commentator's curse if I've ever seen it.
That was bow wow there.
Oh dear.
Wow. Wowie. That.
Oh well. Happy New Year, Bill.
That just hit him right where it hurts there.
Well, he's on the one-loss side, so anything can happen.
Wowie.
He's going to have a bit of patience before he gets revenge on Spectre Dawn this time. So, Spectre Dawn goes through. Let's have a quick look at the bracket and see what's happening.
That really hurt. That was painful.
Larry's still playing Fast Eddie. I'm going to get in and watch that. What we got? Fast Eddie 3-2 up. And Fast Eddie's getting last 2 as well.
This match is going slow. I don't know why, but this match is going slow. Drawing this ball, that's interesting. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he had a bit too much angle on it, but he was just opening up.
This is kind of funny here. This is not anybody's favorite shot. Length of the table with English. He's hit it well. That should be enough to do it for this wreck. So Matt's beaten Christian 7-1. Christian's going to play Mr. Bill in the losers bracket. It's 5-4 coldest pillow over Jose Macun.
Is the losers bracket a race to 3 or 4?
It's a race to 5.
A race to 5.
Yeah. And he got himself really funny on that 7 ball, which, you know, that's kind of a silly mistake with that table to get there on the 7 ball. You can't take stuff for granted.
So 4-2 to Eddie. And 7 ball goes. Cutting the 1.
We got 4 on Twitch and 14 on YouTube. Are you on Kick too?
Yeah, but there'll be nobody on Kick, I don't think. I think Tam was in Kick, but he only probably dropped in to say Happy New Year and he's gone to get his dinner. Now this is going to be tricky.
Why is it like do a verification code? Damn it, I hate that.
Oh, Tam's in the room, is he? I never noticed. Or he's in a room. Ah, that's maybe what you meant. Aye. Probably looking for a game of cowboy with somebody.
There is 1 viewer.
Yeah, that'll be a bot. Straight onto the rail and back out. So Larry, of course, has to pot them all. It's Eddie that's on last 2. And this ain't exactly perfect. He's going to have to go the long way around the houses here.
Well, it's 6-4, coldest pillow over Jose.
Yeah, Jose's coldest pillow just won that match. And Larry's overcut the 8.
Coldest pillow just won? Oh yeah, he did. He just won that match. So, this is the last match going out of the first round.
Oh, that was everything about that was awful. Overcut it by a mile, and then scratch. So Larry's been given a freebie here, and of course,
that's the old 2-shot swing.
Fast Eddie can redeem himself in a minute. Wanwa actually showed up and is in room to play Spectre Dawn. Is that the 10 ball match you're talking about, Spud Boy? Or is that this tournament? In fact, I don't even know who one was meant to be playing. Well, meanwhile, Fast Eddie dinks in the 3. He's got to get beyond that line and right up and down the middle of the table, and he's just gone left side of it, which is a lot better now in the 6. You can just drag off it and hold the cue ball. So he'll be back all square, at least he should be. I tell a lie, all square, what am I talking about? He'll be 5-3 up.
Yeah, this is tough, you know. Let's see if Larry can put something down on the break. Being down 5-3, he needs to make a ball. And he has. Is he going to come up with a shot?
Well,
oh, look at this.
It's going to be a quick back.
Look at this. Yeah. The brake is the most important shot in pool.
Well, he can't cut this right down the rail. He's playing the billiard. That's probably the better shot, because if he cut it right down tight to the rail, he would have bumped the 9 away from the pocket. But he saw the easier option with the billiard. And Eddie has also potted a couple of balls in the break. Unfortunately, one of them was a cue ball. So
everything just went pear-shaped for Eddie. That's
look at
that's a killer.
Look at where the 9 ball's sitting. 2 racks in a row in the blink of an eye.
That's why you don't. That's why the scratch is so detrimental. All right, so is he gonna have a shot? I think he does. It's close. He does. Well, he's still in the driver's seat here. He runs us out at 6-5, and you know, at that point, you're the favorite.
Can he see enough of that 1 ball? I don't, from where I'm lying, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah, oh no, he can shoot this 1 ball. Getting position on the 2 is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
you could try to bump this 2. You could stun this into the 2. I'm not sure where he's going to go if he doesn't. I'd jack up and stun this into the 2 ball probably. You're going to have to go back and forth. This is tricky. Is it doable? Yes.
Is Fast Steady disconnected, or is he just taking his time?
No, he's taking his time. You got to hit this with a little bit of right English. Not much, or you'll hit the 2.
Oh, he's jacking
he's going to jack up and hit it.
Now he needs a lucky bump.
Well, he did not hit that very well, but he came out good.
Well, he doesn't want to necessarily stun across to the 6 ball, because any weird thing could happen there.
Oh no, he's not going to hit the 6. This is just a little left English soft draw. He's not going to hit the 6 ball. Yeah, so it's going to be 6-5 with Larry breaking.
What time is it? Just under an hour to go before 9 ball Scottish doubles. Larry breaking to save the match.
Yep, this is where Larry's been. Looks like he's been breaking pretty good though. Maybe Mr. Bill needs a breaking lesson from Larry. Because he's making balls. Uh-oh. Well, it's going to be jump shot time, I think.
So Coldest Pillow was going to get some nuts, and then he decides to get some Jaffa cakes instead.
Now, the question is here, is he going to come up with a shot on the 2 ball? Because this cue ball is going to be headed who knows where.
If he misses it, he's going to have a shot. There we go.
Yeah. It's looking a lot like it's going to be 6-6.
Well, he's going to have to work the cue ball again here.
Yeah, I think he'll drop back and shoot it in the side pocket. He could go forward and spin to the right also. He's got his choice there. I'd probably go forward on this myself. He's going to draw it.
And that's no man's land, is it? Is it coming through?
No,
it's come through.
Yeah.
Spin on it, what?
It's actually a perfect angle to roll forward for the 4. No roll, he stun run. And Fast Eddie's going to be breaking for the match. We're having a lot of close matches with this loser breaks.
Well, Coldest Pillow, he had a 7-4 win. You had Matt with a 7-1 win, but when you get to the, I would imagine most of these matches will be quite close now. We'll watch the cue ball here. This is gone. This has got. Oh.
He's breathing a sigh of relief. Well, Fast Eddie's got destiny in his control. He needs to make a ball and get a shot on the break. And he's done that. Watch out, 8-ball. Well, the 4-ball's in an interesting spot, but I think he's okay. He can shoot it and draw out of there. 5's sitting in the spot he should be able to get to. That was well done, and that's a perfect angle. You can just roll this, maybe just a teeny bit of right English just to make sure you get by the 9.
Now, look at this 4-ball.
He's just got to come across the other long rail. You can go forward, you can stun across, just whatever he wants, but you know, that's your goal, is just to put this on the other long rail. He's going to go forward, which I like. It's just more flowing.
Now,
you want to try. Well, this is interesting because.
Well, he's fine.
Yeah, that was a lot trickier shot than it looked. Now this is interesting too. This is a shot you could roll this or you could stun it across. He's going to roll it.
You overcut it,
and he's going to miss it. Wow. And that's there's a fur ball on the table there. That hurts.
Well, little dink in the 7 and the 8-ball for the match.
He played the 4-ball beautifully, and then he dogged the 5. I mean, that shot was a lot harder than it looked.
So Larry goes through.
And pool a brutal game.
Oh, I forget that it's Eddie that's getting the last 2. I was thinking it was Larry.
That's just brutal.
Well, Larry's marching on. How's the bracket looking here? We've got.
So, Fast Eddie's going to end up playing the loser between Coldest Pillow and Spud Boy.
Right, so.
Right now, Coldest Pillow's up 3-1.
Bedhead's going to be playing Larry. Spectre Dawn's playing Wanwa. Matt's playing. He's still waiting in the winner of Spud Boy, Coldest Pillow.
All right. I'm going to run off here, Hugh.
Yeah, well.
Gotta get some stuff done.
Have a nice day, as they say stateside. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for the stream. I'll be around. I'll pop in later, probably.
Right. See you later.
Take care, guys.
Good afternoon. So, this tournament might be... Well, I think this tournament's going to go beyond the top of the hour, I would suggest. Especially with a race to 5 on the one-loss side. So I'll be quitting before the 9-ball Scotch double starts. And meanwhile, Spectre Dawn is going to go 3-1 up. One was getting an extremely generous 5-ball, it has to be said. Very generous 5-ball he's getting. I mean, all he needs is a ball and a half decent shot, and he should be getting to that 5-ball. So he's got the 2, and if the cue ball comes out, which it has done, and the table's sitting beautiful, he's got a very good chance to get back to within 1. Now he should be dinking out for this 3 ball in the side. And then he'll probably have to, I think he's gone too far. Yeah, he's gone way too far. Because he wanted to finish here so that you're just dinking through for the 4. Now he's going to have to, I mean, you can put loads of check on it, left hand English, and leave it longer. Now, he really should be coming around into the gap. He could go forward and come down the short side, which is asking a lot more. He should be coming around into the gap here for the 5. Well, I think he's got a wee bit lucky there, get the right nudge in a 6. Happy New Year to Chimpy. And you know, as long as you can pot 3 or 4 balls, that 5 ball's not a difficult target to get to. And Spectre Dawn, I think it's dry. I didn't notice anything going in. Well, one thing's for certain. I mean, one was got a very easy safety shot here. And it's got to miss the 8 though. Okay, he's not got him hooked, but the fact that he hasn't got him hooked means that Spectre Dawn can return the favour. He can have 1-1 trouble. He'll probably bump the 1 on that left edge and try and head the same direction, but he's trying to get the 1 in behind the 4 and the 3 there, and that he's left it short, and actually I think he might have left it on. Quick look. Oh no, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's just got enough of it. So he can only bank this onto the rail. Well, that wasn't a great shot. I mean, if he'd banked it onto the rail, he still could have been in trouble, but this is making it far too easy for Spectre Dawn to put 1 in a lot more trouble. And he hasn't. And again, I think this time he has left the pot on. All those balls to get covered behind, and he's left the 1 on. Where's the cue ball going though? Nowhere in particular. But once again, there's a great chance of sending this around a couple of rails into the corner where the 3 and 4 is, and leaving the cue ball up the top end. Well, that's poor. That is really poor. That is not a safety shot at all. Why he didn't see that option that I'm talking about is beyond me. But that's probably the poorest safety shot we're going to see so far in this tournament. I think 1 was a little bit nervy, maybe because he knows I'm in the room and I'm more than likely streaming it. But he certainly he didn't come up with a game plan there with that safety. I don't think he's got the angle that he can hold the cue ball, so he's just letting it drop down and open up. Now he's gone to that middle ground again where you're either or, one way or the other. If he takes it top side, he's just leaving himself that wee bit further away from the 8, and he's got a slight angle, so he's okay. And he can run forward if he wants. He can actually jack up and just hold it as well. Spectre Dawn into a 4-2 lead. So any latecomers, if there are any, this tournament is a race to 7. But the most significant thing that's different about it is that it's the loser that breaks in the next rack. In which case Wanwa just broke off, but he's come up dry. He's left no shot for Spectre Dawn, and he's going to push out. Well, the one ball doesn't bank, and I would be thinning this one ball with a bit of left English to try and avoid the 6 and send the 1 that way and bring the cue ball back this way. I think you can do that. But now he has to get cover top end if he's going behind the 3, and that's well done. But is it tight enough? I don't think it's tight enough. Oh no, Spectre Dawn will fancy that. If he'd got that a lot closer to the 3, then Spectre Dawn was in a lot more trouble. And of course you can't really control the cue ball with a jump shot, so he's going to have to spin this off the back rail and kick into the 2, and he's not got enough of it. So Wanwa, here you go. You don't need to worry about the 8 or 9 or anything. You've just got the 2, 3, and then the 4 and 5, and that's not a big ask. You should be good enough to do that. So the 5 ball more than likely is going to go into where the 3 ball is. But again, he's underhit that. He's underhit that by quite a margin. He should have been right out to the right there for that 4 ball. And watch the 7 ball. Oh dear. This is why when you don't get the right line, you end up going out of line even more. I mean, he should still get this from the jump shot, but it just suddenly went funny with that line that he had in the last shot. So he's back to within 1. Needs some help from Spectre Dawn though. And Spectre Dawn has got a ball. Well, he's not got a comfortable 1 ball, whatever way you look at it. Believe it or not, that cuts into the side past the 8. He's going to take a big lump out of that 7 ball. He needs to brush off the 7 ball the right way, which he has done as long as he doesn't do this and scratch. So again, Spectre Dawn has given Wanwa a free go, and they're all there. And this is why the 5 ball really is so generous, and he's got to take full advantage of it. Well, he could have done with getting the cue ball a bit closer, because the angle he's got in the 3, I think this cue ball wants to leak away here. He's playing it really soft to hold it, and now he's got more work to do with the cue ball. When you're not getting everything in that comfortable line, you leave yourself more hard work to do. And I think he's got the pace pretty well this time. Okay, he's not staring straight down the line into the pocket, but I don't expect him to miss it. And now we're all square. So Spectre Dawn's break, he's certainly got at least 1 ball. I think it was the 4 that went. He's not got a shot in the 1. Not really. I mean, let's have a look. Well, that will bank. He's went all out for the thin cut. That was a cracking shot. How's his luck? Oh, he's okay as well. He's on the 2 now. How much room has he got though? I think he might be able to get off the back of the 6. No, he's played the combo well. He could possibly have played that 2 in off the back of the 6. It looked as if there might have been enough room. So here we go again for the 3rd time in a row. One what has been given a chance, and once again, as long as he stays inside the 3 balls, he's gone a bit straight. I think he's still got an angle, and he can go forward and check this with left English if he wants and come back the short side of the 5. I mean, if he wants to force it in and go around and out the other side, he can do that. He needs to get the spin working, so he has checked it inside. So now we've got a different ball game. One goes into the lead. Now, once again, I'll say to anybody who maybe joined late on, this live stream wasn't to cover this tournament. This live stream was for the Interchangex Banda match that we had earlier on, which Interchangex won comfortably. I think 17 racks to, what was it, 2 or 3? And I am going to be quitting the stream very soon, once we get round to the top of the hour, which is now only 35 minutes away for Monday Night 9-ball Scotch doubles. Inspector Don trying to duck for cover, but he's not got far enough, and Wan was got to take this on and hope he gets lucky, because he'll be well lucky to avoid hitting the 9. But if he can, he's hit it the right side, and he's just gone to that no man's land angle again. But the 4 has dropped. So this to get to the hill, and in it goes. So we've had a rush of racks here from Wanwa. 5 ball been extremely handy for him as his extra money ball. And what also helps him is, I think, Spectre Don's come up dry again. Although Wanwa's got no shot, just to push out. So, well, he certainly wants to leave something of the 1 ball showing. The chances are he might be put back in again, though. Very likely he could be put back in. He looks as if he's maybe going to play the 1. I think you can see an edge of it. Now, if he plays the 1, it could come down to the 2 ball, and he can try and get up past that 9 and 8 on the left-hand side of the table here. So, let's have a look. Aye, there's an edge of the 1. Why is he not hitting that 1 so it comes off the rail, goes to the 2, and he can run the cue ball down this end of the table behind the 9 and 8? I'm sure that shot was on. And as it is, he's left Spectre Don with a cut into the side, and the cue ball is taking a path that could come down the line behind that 8 and 9. Let's see if my little doodle will work. You know, going that way, and down there, or somewhere like that. But he's going to hook himself, I think, or is he going to go right into the jaw? Oh dear. Oh, I think he's... Let's have a look. No, he is. He's hooked. Well, this is tough. He's going to have to jump this. And not only that, he's going to have to pot it. In fact, I don't think he thinks he can do it either, so he's He's trying to have a kick at it. Yeah, well, suddenly the match has all gone pear-shaped for Spectre Dawn. Everything has gone against him. And then, above all, one was taking advantage of that 5-ball handicap. So this is the first big test to get up the table onto that 3-ball. And there's a big gap there in the middle of the table to find yourself avoiding that 8-ball, which he's done. And he's also perfect on this 3. Nice angle in the 3. You don't need to do any heroics with the cue ball. You just need to let it pot and let the cue ball bump that short rail and come right down the middle of the table. That's the shot. Just let it bump the short rail and come down. Don't start running forward and doing anything like that. Well, he's brushed the 7-ball on a good side. And I'm sure he can dig down and come back off this 4 enough. Get right into it. And that's perfect. So, it's game over here. Or have I spoke too soon? Easy cut up the rail for 1-1. And a 7-4 win. So if you give anything like a 5-ball to any half-decent potter in this game, and above all, if you're going to have things go against you and you're not having shots, then suddenly the match is gone. And that's exactly what's happened to Spectre Dawn there, because he basically dried up from the midway point of the match, and one ended up running away with it. I think, was he not 3-1 down or 4-1 down, one? Something along those lines. So that's a good result for him, making the most of the handicap. And let's have a look at where we are. We've got Bedhead and Larry. Let's get into that. Looks as if Bedhead's given Larry a bit of a pasting. Well, Larry likes it tough. He's not going to get it much tougher than this. He's going to be 6-1 down. And for the rest of the match, Bedhead's going to have to break. And each time he does, he's going to be breaking for the match. That's the scenario. I'm just tabbing out for a second here to see if it sounds as if I'm doing some sort of scan at the moment. Hang on. Right, sorry about that, guys. I tabbed out there because I sounded as if something was running, and I don't know whether my antivirus is doing a scan or not, but I'll shut it off. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, I could hear the fan in the PC running there, so there was obviously something going on, and I've shut everything down. So Larry, player 2 in the HUD, is getting the 8-ball. Not that that makes a great deal of difference. It doesn't really matter. Larry has to pot everything he sees, and he has to be given 5 or 6 opportunities to keep doing that. I can't see that happening. So Bedhead, from here on in, always going to be breaking the match, regardless of what happens. And he's got a couple of balls. Now I think the one ball just goes. It does. The 5 and 6 have gone. And Bedhead can come straight through to the rail here because he's stuck to the rail, so he's got to go forward and come out clean, and he'll be on that 2 ball. Well, he's brushed the 4, which has actually done him no harm at all because he's got a nice little angle in the 2. And just a straight draw, I think. Needs that little comfortable angle. Well, he's gone straight. He's gone very straight. He can try pinching a bit here if he wants. He's just taking his medicine and he's left himself in no man's land. He's come back too far, stunned it too much. And this is Larry's last hope in this rack. Well, around behind the 8 ball here would be the normal path, but you need to spin it round so you can get it to come tight around the angles and sit half decent on the 8 ball. He's doing that. Is he trying to hold it for the short side? Yes, he had. No, he's going the big stunt. Much more controlled. And that is it. So Larry is moving over to the 1 loss side. Right, so let's have a look at this bracket, because I'll tell you something, guys. Depending on what sort of matches there, what we got happening in the 1 loss side. Well, we've got Bill waiting on Fast Eddie and Spud Boy. They've just started, still in the first rack. You've got Spectre Dawn in the bottom half of the draw. And you've got Jose still waiting in the previous round, so there's a blockage here until a loser comes through, because that's what Jose's waiting on, and Larry's just arrived, so that's now updated at last. In fact, that was the bloody problem. This thing's at the 1 minute, so Larry's now playing Jose. Meanwhile, we've got Coldest Pillow 5-1 up against Matt. And we've got Bedhead now just about to start with Wanwa, so we're going to drop in to this Coldest Pillow match. I don't know what Coldest Pillow tried there, but I am going to watch this, provided it's going to be over soon enough, and then pull the plug and have a bathroom break and get ready for the 9 ball Scotch doubles, and thereby ending the stream. So Coldest Pillow, player 1, again getting a very generous 5 ball, although he's suddenly made his life a lot more difficult. He's stuck to the rail. He's managed to get through the gap, avoid the 8, and now he's perfect. So, no matter how Matt looks at it, it's going to be very tough. Can't get much tougher than being 6-1 down and your opponent getting a 5 ball as his extra money ball. Now, did anything go in there? I don't think it did. This is like Bill's match all over again. Well, Coldest Pillow played that as a billiard, and he might have, I don't know whether he's got enough to, I think he might have enough in that 1 ball to cut it to the rail and then off that 3 ball. Has he? Yes, he has. That was well played, but this time not quite as lucky. He's nailed to the 5. And there's a good chance Matt's going to have an opportunity here. But He's going to have to get down table for this 4-6 combo. Or up table as we look. And he's going to have to start with a thin cut in the 2. I'm sure there's room past the 3, loads of room. So this has got to get right up onto the top rail. Missed the 7, missed the side pocket. He's not really got there. But again, he's got to look at how this goes to the 6. He's got it perfect. Hang on a minute. Oh, he's got the bump. I would call it a mild form of torture, Matt. It's a tough ask when you're 6-1 down and given a 5 ball and it's loser breaks. I don't think you can get any worse odds than this in a match. Especially when Coldest Pillows potted, what, the 3 and the 4 on the break. Loads of room to get on the 2 ball. And it is game over, folks. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Got to go for the bank. Oh no, he's bottled out. He's bottled out of the bank for the match. Well, you never know. And of course, Matt's under pressure. He's going to have to just dink this as well, I think. Here we go with the 20 minutes tapping. Well, that looks like we're going to have another team in the Monday Night 9 ball. Steve-O's signed up, whoever he's partnering. So we're certainly going to at least have 3 teams, unless we've got some more. Let's have a quick look and see what it says. Yeah, we've now got 3 teams in. We've got Steve-O and DJ Simon, myself and Slim, and Chimpy and Brainfill out. And that is it all over, folks. As far as the match goes, Coldest Pillow goes through. So we'll have one final look at to see where this bracket stands, and then I will bid you good evening. Let's have a quick look. So like I say, there's a lot still going on in the one-loss side, and Matt will be moving through to... Now, who the hell is he playing? Is it Spectre Dawn? No, tell a lie, it's not. No, it might well be if it updates. Let's see. It's still not updated yet. Oh no, it has updated. He's through there. He's now waiting in the winner of Spectre Dawn against whoever wins with the Larry Jose match. So that is it for me today, folks. I'm off to get ready. I need to go to the bathroom. My bladder's about to explode. So thanks for watching. Sorry about the interruption. The only other thing to double check before I go is just a quick reminder on the 10 Ball World Championships. We have the match between Whiskey 2 and Irossi. I'll stick with Irossi, and that is at 1:30 a.m. in the morning, tomorrow morning, my time, which is obviously mid-evening or whatever US East Coast time. And Slim says he may well be doing that match. Steve may join him as well. And then Bill and Vince says is on Saturday. What the hell time was it again? 2 p.m. my time, Saturday afternoon. I'll be there for that one. And Fast Eddie inspected on in 10 days' time or so. So until we meet again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll bid you good evening, and we'll see you again soon. Take care, and see you later.